Greetings all, Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we finally entered the third opening of the cloud barrier and we landed in the Lanayru region. Today we'll be progressing even further into said region as we're on our way to potentially the mining facility of Lanayru. That's what I was looking for, the time shift stone. So we could get our slingshot out. See if I can get this in one shot. Yeah, I did. I actually missed that quite a bit when I go through this portion of the Lanayru mine. But as we can see, that changing the time states in the area doesn't only affect robots, it affects enemies. It affects anything and everything that I guess you could possibly think of. Wildlife, robots, machines, even enemies. You want to get this cart over here to the time shift area. I think we'll need that to get past that door. Got quite a couple of Quadro Babas to go after as well. You by the stem and you're gone. Very nice. See, I want to blow this rock pile up without the explosion hitting the time shift stone. Good, it didn't. Talk to you as well. I don't see many humans around here. Are you interested in the time shift stones? Not necessarily, but they have proved to be quite the helpful item. And here we see another new Lanayru based insect. Got it. Alright, I was worried I was gonna miss it. The Gerudo Dragonfly. These stunning insects have compound eyes more beautiful than rubies and wings as transparent as glass. They sound a lot more fragile than all the other insects we come across thus far. A desert insect that will fly far to escape capture. Creep up on it to catch it. Well, that's kind of what we have to do with all the insects in this game, so that goes without saying. See, we head over here. Another Quattro Baba. Come on, blow up. Thank you. And even more rupees. Already on our way to, I think, we can hold up to 1,100 rupees. Yes, I was right. Just wanted to get that up for clarification. My personal clarification. I heard something drop. Not just a jelly blob. Why would a Quattro Baba have a jelly blob? Choo-choos I understand, but the Babas? Not so much. Ah, we got another golden skull. I'm surprised I was able to find two of these on camera, and not a single ornamental skull, as that's more common of the two skulls, in case you couldn't tell. I was gonna ignore you, but you made it personal, mister. Go away. Think about what you did while you're in the afterlife. Let's give him some more bombs so I can stock up on those. Well, bomb recovering is kind of slow where you only have one bomb flower to go off of. But I was able to make it work. So now we can finally enter that big door and see what awaits on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very vast area that is known as... We have arrived at Lanayru Desert. The terrain in this area changed dramatically as climate forces rapidly turned it into a desert. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step in it, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased by 30%. As a safety measure, I recommend you check the terrain on your map with plus. My readings indicate that Zelda has passed through here. As previously stated, this area is highly dangerous. I suggest reuniting with her quickly to determine the motivations behind her actions at Elden Province. So in case you couldn't tell by that little preview we had, this area is really really, really big. As much as I have praised the Lanayru region thus far, this is one of the more overwhelming parts of the whole Lanayru region to me because we saw how huge it is, so we're gonna be here for a while. We got quite a lot of stuff to do. But I'm willing to tough it out and make it to the very end because, of course, we gotta save Zelda. Like, who else is gonna do it but us? We come this far. Can't give up now. So another bird statue for the desert entrance. So I think we come across here. I think that's something we can't interact with right now. No, it's not. No, it's something we can't interact with. Remember that pinwheel we saw back at the Elden region? Yeah, we can't do something about that. That's the same thing with whatever's on the other side of that cliff. So I'm not even gonna bother to try and investigate that area yet. So let's head down here. If I can find anything of use right around this, around the landscape. No, nothing right now. Instead, I guess we could just target this guy. Provided I can get out of the way first. Whoa, actually, it just slows down the frame rate of this game too. Kill you anyways. Oh, no, fine, I'll be to target him after I kill him. I don't think that's how it works. I have no idea why I tried that. Okay, we'll just target one of his buddies instead. Target you. Ooh, that's a really, really awkward shot. I'm sorry, Link, you're about to get shocked very badly. So this is an Ampylus or Ampylus. These monsters have inhabited the desert for eons. Their defining characteristic is an ability to internally generate electrical energy. And man, I can't speak today. It is also said they live to a very old age. Their shells are able to disperse weight surprisingly well, allowing them to safely traverse desert sink sand. We're about to get the shock of our lives, and it's not going to be very fun. I wasn't going to apologize, Link. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I think he took off 3 hearts as a result. I'm not sure. I was actually more concerned about Link getting shocked than worrying about my heart counter. Which kind of goes to one of the same now that I think about it. I have no idea why I was taking my attention away from one of those things. So you saw that if we strike one of these cactus like plants, you hit the top and get an item out of the top of their plant, I guess. I was gonna call it a stem, but that's not where the stem is. I know plants enough to know that's not the case. As much as an uncultured swine as I am, admittedly. Head that way, that's gonna be lead to nothing. So the best thing to do is keep forward. I saw a tumbleweed and it's gone. That sucks, because the tumbleweed, believe it or not, is another treasure that you can get in this game. And you're gonna need that for quite a few upgrades. There's another one. Yeah, got it. I was actually surprised another one spawned rather quickly. This dried mass of plant material could come in handy. Might as well take it with you. Like I said, you're gonna need quite a few of these if you're gonna go for upgrading all of your items. So be prepared to grind here eventually. A dried plant that tumbles around the desert. Snag it with a bug net or it will crumble to bits upon contact. Yeah, so be prepared to grind at Lanayru Desert at some point if you're looking to get a lot of tumbleweeds. Because I remember them being a very useful treasure in terms of upgrading items, like I've stated so many times already. So be on the lookout for that. Let's open this special chest. Wonder what's inside. Oh, another tumbleweed. I wish all the tumbleweeds in this game were as easy to get like that, but that's not the case. Though it does make sense that tumbleweeds would tumble like this. And sometimes roll across the sandy. No, really, fine. Tumbleweeds roll across dry deserts and surfaces like this. And if you get with a bug net, fine. Sometimes you can just state the bloody obvious. You are Captain Obvious. Sometimes you can be very annoying. But it doesn't matter because I still like you. So let's see if we head up to this tree. Is there something we can get here? No. I apologize if I come off as being very meticulous here, because like I said, this is a very, very big area. So I want to make sure I get everything we can get in the Elden Desert and not miss anything. Otherwise, it will just drive me crazy. So I know one thing we could do is come across here. There's a pile of rocks we can, well, we can't bomb right now. Or can we? I think we can. Place one down. And hopefully if my suspicions are right. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Well, darn. I guess I was just thinking way too ahead of what we have to do. So there's a bunch of platforms we can bomb though, in order to make a bit more progress. I guess we're not getting to that one. Fine, we'll just get to this one instead. No, those are too far. Man, where do I go? I never thought I'd get lost this fast in our adventures in the Elden Desert. Jeez. I'm coming off as very amateurish right now. I apologize for that. I'm just trying to remember where to go next. Hang on. Hang on a second. Was this what I was supposed to do? Yep, I think so. I was overthinking things way too much. Supposed to get a bomb, throw it into that hole. Now we can bomb that rock pile. And I hope that's gonna be what I think it is. Yes, it's a time shift stone. And we don't need to get another bomb towards it, so we can just strike with our sword. And I'll bring the area to life. But now we can meet another new enemy. Well, it's a bokoblin, or bokoblin. But it's a new type of bokoblin. This is the Technoblin. These bokoblins wield sophisticated weaponry created by an ancient and highly evolved civilization. If you are struck with a discharge from one of their electrical weapons, you may become paralyzed. These creatures also wear the latest in bokoblin fashion. So if you thought that the yellow choo-choos before were a bit of a nuisance, you haven't seen anything yet. With how much these guys can effectively block you, you can lose a lot of damage to the Technoblins. So my advice is, do a Skyward strike, take them down, and then finish them off with a fatal blow. Because personally, I'm not going to trust myself trying to go hand in hand with them, in the risk of losing a lot of health. And now we set that LD robot free. Let's talk to him. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all the electricity out of me. Oh, look at that. You have a beetle. It appears to be an older model of Laneau fabrication. As thanks for saving me, I will upgrade that for use. Whoop. Give it here for a second. And with that, we have the Hook Beetle. The big pincers will enable you to pick up and carry things with it. You can now press Z while carrying an object to look down and drop our cargo. Bombs away! I've added a pincer modification so you can grab things. Be careful out there. So you really wanna help this guy out, or help this robot out. He's not a guy, he's a mechanical piece of machinery that's alive. It's sentient, so that's what I'm trying to get at. So to demonstrate the beetle, actually I should check the gear screen first to learn more information about it. This upgraded beetle can carry light objects in its pincers. Okay, so that's what we already know. So as what the LD robot said, we can carry bombs by just going near it, look down, and then press A when we're ready to drop our cargo. Bombs away, as he said. I think that was a blue rupee. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could get that with the Hook Beetle. Yes, I can. Alright, got it. So it's gonna disappear out of existence too. So like I said, you really want to help that robot out because this is gonna be very handy. In fact, I don't think you might be able to progress further in the game if you don't get it. Unless you're speedrunning and you have, some really fabulous speedrunning tricks that I don't know about. Then again, I've only seen like one speed run of this game in like the 4 or 5 years it's been released to the public. So let's bomb these walls down so we can create more platforms. Don't worry how to bomb them over and over again every time you have to come back to the linear desert. They'll be down once you bomb them just the one time. So that's one thing I didn't mention about the linear desert, is that running along the sand drains your stamina a lot. So it might be wise for you to get a stamina potion or two if you're coming to the area. But then again, there are a lot of stamina fruits lying around if you have to go running across the sing sand. So that's why I really don't go for the stamina fruit that much, because not stamina fruits, the stamina potions, because I rely on the stamina fruits more. And they're placed in convenient locations too, so there really is no reason for you to go after a stamina potion, in my opinion. Not gonna lie, that was pretty satisfying after what happened with the electro spumes last episode. Now they got the hook beetle, we have a pretty big advantage over the enemies here. Let's run across this. I know I saw a blue rupee around here. Yep, there it is. Ah, there's another amber relic, but instead of running across, I'm gonna use the hook beetle to get to it. This is actually voice crack, but this is actually a very big way to get around the unnecessary text box every time you boot up Skyward Sword. Just get the beetle and whatever small object you find you can pick out, just like I did with the amber relic. Oh, but with a new beetle, we now face a new enemy. Where if I can target it? I don't think so, and I just missed the tumbleweed. Great. I don't think I could target it at all, actually. And what's worse is I don't really know the name off the top of my head, so double the awkwardness for me, or triple if you have my commentary. That's depending on how you look at it. But to handle that bird, we have to wait till it's perched on its nest, which is the trees that are around the linear desert. And then you can use a bomb with your hook beetle and take it out from above. But you have to be high enough for it to not notice the beetle, because what it does, it will fly away, which makes it a bit more difficult to take it out with a bomb. Fortunately, this guy doesn't notice me right now. Payback! Payback is a bomb worse than death, or something like that. I don't know. That was a really stupid one-liner. Don't come to me if you want me to write one-liners from movies or anything like that. See if I can get this guy this time. This insect. Yes, got it. Made it for last time. This is a sand Citida, Canida, whatever. The larvae of these bugs stay underground for 10 years or longer. No bug is harder to catch. Well, considering I missed 2 of them last time, I guess that holds merit. Check more information on this sand Citida. That's what I'm gonna call it till I found out the official pronunciation. A desert insect that is quick to fly away, deemed the most difficult insect to catch. So we already learned that after catching it the first time. Nothing special. Ooh, tumbleweed. I don't care about the sand, whatever it is. I just want to get the tumbleweed, which I failed to do so. Right. I have a feeling I'm out to grind for tumbleweeds at some point in this game. Already up to quite a bit of time, like over 21 minutes without cutting. Yeah, I'm actually gonna stop the episode here. We made quite a bit of progress, even though it doesn't look like it. But with the hook beetle, I promise we'll be able to make a lot more progress the next time. So, next time on Skyward Sword, we'll be traveling even farther along the linear desert to see what we can find along the way. Hopefully we'll find Zelda a bit sooner rather than later. Until we meet again, everyone, farewell for now.